Maybe he's jealous that we co-parented. Now you see what it's like, buddy, and it sucks.
Oh, my voice will be heard. I will no longer be silent.
I felt like a good piece of meat.
Could you believe that? I was like, sorry, I don't know how to let this go. And this isn't me just being dramatic. Thank you, Christine.
Welcome to IQ Live. We have a lot to discuss, a lot to challenge, and a lot to analyze, and we're going to do it all together. We're reading your comments, we're taking your calls, discussing this as a group. So are you guys ready? Let's get into it. Hello, you guys. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching from. We love our replay watchers. We love the replay gang. Thank you to everyone that's in the chat. Oh my gosh, Lori, she said, hey, I made it. Kismet, thank you. Welcome. Good morning. Darlene, she made it. Marcia B. I miss our group too, Darlene. I miss it. Marina is here. Marie. Allie said, it's time for the series to be put to bed. Cody and Robin will just have to get real jobs. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. You know what? We're not sorry either. I mean, we have a lot to go over today. Basically, yeah, that's what we're going to be discussing is, hold on, where is it? Is this the final season? There are so many signs, you guys. There are so many signs that are pointing to, if it's not this season, then next season. It's ramping down. I'm telling you, the writing is on the wall, and we're going to go over all of those writings today because I feel like there is, I don't know, I feel like it's winding down, you guys, and I thought that it was worth a discussion. I think it's worth us talking about. It just keeps building after building after building, and it's like, okay, no, this is happening. This is happening. Okay, so let's just get into it. By the way, I hope you guys are having a great week. You know those weeks, like I'm having one of those weeks that just, it's never ending. It started last week and I'm hoping to just turn things around, but whatever, regardless, this is a good start because I'm here with you guys. It's going to be a great day and it's going to start being a great week for me from this point forward. So this is super informal. I just wanted to run down the gambit, the list of why I feel like Sisterwives is ending. Some of it's coming from comments that you guys have made and it's like, I had some light bulb moments. So hopefully you guys have some light bulb moments with me. By the way, before we get into it, can we just go back over? Let me pull this up. Were you guys here? Put a 1 in the chat if you were here with me when we discussed when season 19 is going to be coming up. Like we predicted when it's going to be coming up. I just want to go over that really quick. Hold on. Because we were talking about when season 19 was going to premiere. Let's go to what matters. It's going to be, because my prediction, was it here? Okay. So we're in July. We already passed the 11th, because if the trailer had dropped, 2 weeks ago, it would have been in August. So my guess, you guys, is that the season's not going to premiere until September. That's what I'm thinking, because we're pretty much, unless it drops today, because today's the 24th? Yeah, I just don't see that. Right? Because I thought it was going to be, if it was going to be in August, then the premiere would have had to be released 8th or 9th, or possibly the 15th, right? For the season premiere date, the 11th or the 18th. So we're already past that because now it's the 24th, which would bring us into September. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that the season is going to be in September. That's my guess based on everything that we've seen in the past. If you haven't seen that video, go to it. We dork out about the figures and the facts and what's happened previously. But anyway, so just to point that out, I do think it's going to be in September. Okay. So with that being said, let's talk about this for a second. Okay. Let's just talk about the location of where everyone is. Let's start here. The Sisterwives, they're all over the place. You guys, they're everywhere. Okay. So we got Arizona, we got North Carolina, we got Utah. So let's just go over this. Okay. Let's go over this. We got Sob and Robin and her man. Okay, they're in Arizona. The family is no longer in Arizona anymore. The lovebirds are there. They're by themselves, right? And then we got our good old Janelle. We found out that she's moving, you guys, to North Carolina. She's going to be in North Carolina, and you know who's already there, right? Maddie. But not just Maddie. We just talked about this like last week. Mykelti is moving to North Carolina too. So I find that super interesting. Let's just go over. Let me find it. Hold on. This is so fascinating. Okay, let's go to Janelle. Let's talk about her home purchase. Okay, there it is. Janelle, she buys a $289,000 North Carolina property recently, like in the past month. This happened. So let's just read a little doodle. Janelle purchased a $289,000 North Carolina property nearly 2 years after her split from Cody. In Touch can exclusively confirm. Janelle made the 156-acre. Oh my gosh. That is massive. She's going to be able to do so much gardening and farming and everything that she's wanted to do. She can even put her damn RV, if she still has it, and she can set up shop there. And she can live her best single life. How do you say that? Chocownity. I'm probably butchering that. If anyone is from Chowany, tell me how I say that correctly. Chowinity, North Carolina, on March 28th. Oh, it's in March. Okay, so it's less than a 30-minute drive from her daughter, Maddie, who moved to Greenville in July of 2021 with her husband, and they have their 3 kids there. So I find that super fascinating. Okay, so that is writing on the wall number 1. How is there going to be filming with the group if they're all separate? Like, yes, there can be cameras in different places, but I mean, how exciting would that really be? Do you know what I mean? Like, we know about the dynamics of the family. That's what we know. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what we're watching for, is the dynamics between them and how they relate to each other, not necessarily living separately or apart. So if they're all on an island unto themselves, and here's the thing that really gets me, because I feel like the show could still continue as long as Janelle and Christine, I thought, would move closer together, because then us seeing them rebuild their lives, that would be amazing. But let me just go back to this. If we're talking about this, okay, let's just talk about who's in Utah. Mary's in Utah and Christine's in Utah. Like, there's not going to be a lot of filming unless when they're doing the filming, I don't know, one of them flies to the other and we see what their lives are like. I just don't see how that's possible. So that's pretty much number 1. That's why I think this is not looking well as far as filming goes. And then you guys, this was so good. Wait until you hear what you guys said. Remember, I told you, us as a group, we are unstoppable. And there is a comment from 2 of you guys that I was like, wait a second, this is making even more sense. Okay, are you ready? This is from our girl, Colleen. And here's what she said. She said, wait. Let's do this one first. Okay, she said she never thought that Maddie was going to film. And it's true. Maddie seems like she wants to live a very private life. So if Janelle is moving towards Maddie, and we're supposed to be seeing how Janelle's world is and relationship is, if we're following the show, how is that going to happen if her life is pretty much probably going to be gardening, her grandchildren, Maddie, Caleb? That's not going to be filmed, at least from what we see. I don't think that that's a venture that Maddie wants. I don't think that she wants the cameras. I don't think she wants to be on the show. So it's like, how could that even work? Okay. And then there's something else. We talked about this before when Mykelti announced that she was moving to North Carolina. Do you guys remember that? We went over that, I think, in the last live. But just as a brief refresher, let's just go over this really quick, okay? So, let me remove that. Okay. That was a little bit crazy. Okay. So basically, she was saying that Tony was offered a position in Charlotte as being a chess instructor, and that was going to be his dream job, right? Then she talked about that she didn't, really want to be next to Christine anymore because she didn't need to. Christine had her support system, and she didn't really want to live super close to family. Well, if you don't want to live super close to family, then I'm assuming she's not going to be filmed either, right? Isn't that kind of writing on the wall? And she wants to stay away from the drama. Like, is that in reference to, yes, obviously family, because it seems like she's tired of people telling her what to do, but could it also be like the family drama? The filming drama? Does she want to get away from it all? Like, I find that interesting. And then she said that she could visit Maddie and their kids would be really close because they're all going to be in North Carolina. This is the part that's amazing to me, okay? So they're all spread out. And listen to what Colleen said. I love this. Okay, she said Maddie's never going to film. Listen to this. Mykelti and Tony both love the camera too much. To move away before filming was completely over. So that's kind of interesting too. Is that another reason why Mykelti and Tony were like, okay, well, we're done here. Like, my mom doesn't need support anymore. Filming's not going to happen anymore. So we might as well just do what we've wanted to do. There's no point in staying there. Do you guys see what I'm saying? It just seems like the family is dispersing now, and it's like they're setting up shop. Like Mykelti did. She loved sharing her life. She liked being with the cameras. Why all of a sudden is she okay moving to North Carolina where there's probably not going to be filming? She's already, 2 hours away from Maddie? So my original thought was I thought that Maddie and Mykelti, maybe it was going to be like the next generation of Sisterwives, and it's like the new generation and how they're raising their families. I don't think that anymore at all. So isn't that really fascinating? Before I continue, I just want to go to chat. I want to see what you guys are saying. What do you guys think? Kathy said, bring on the spinoff. I would rather watch the kids and wives getting on with their lives. Agreed. Okay, Temperance said, hi, Temperance. Nice to see you. Okay, they might do an overview of the farm with Janelle and Maddie and her husband in the background from time to time. True, like from time to time, but I don't see that being like a show. Do you know what I mean? Like a special, like kind of how they had Christine's wedding special. Like, sure, but it kind of reminded me, remember when they did Mary's house renovation? Like, we can't, no, we're not watching HGTV. We're not watching the Homestead Network, which is great, but it's just a completely different show. I just don't see that happening, right? So what do you guys think? Do you agree with Colleen? I want to do a poll. Let's do a poll. I want to know if you agree with this. Hold on, let me go there. Give me a second. We love a good poll. Okay, let's go. Let me find it. There we go, you guys. All right, let me just make sure. Okay, so I need to do a poll. Let's do a poll. Start a poll. Is Mykelti moving because the show is over? Okay, you know what? That's good. Okay, so the poll's going to be, is Mykelti moving because the show's over? Actually, moving to North Carolina. Hold on. To North Carolina because the show is over. Yes or no? I want to know. Let me know. Vote. I want to know if you agree with Colleen. What do you guys think? Hold on. Is Mykelti moving to North Carolina because the show is over? Do you agree? Do you not agree? Do you really think that it's just because, even if there was filming, even if the show was there, she's like, no, I'm done with the show. I want to know if it's split, because I just find what Colleen said fascinating, and I never really even thought about it. I was like, whoa, that is so insane, but I love it. Okay, hold on. Let's see. And while voting right now is kind of neck and neck. 53% of you right now are saying yes. 47% are saying no, but it's fluctuating. So I'm going to leave that up for a little while. Okay. Colleen makes a great point. I agree. Oh, by the way, you guys, if you want to just, if you have something that you're dying to say to the group, phone lines are open. Would love to hear from you. I want to know what you guys think about this. If you think season 19 will be its last, The phone lines are open. The link's in the chat. Just as a refresher, just in case you're like, how the heck does that work? Let me show you. So when you click on the link, you're going to go to a, hold on. When you click on the link, you're going to go to a page that looks like this. Okay, so you can just put in your display name. You can turn your camera off. You can press Enter Studio. So you press the Enter Studio button there, and you just wait for me backstage, and I will come get you. You'll know that I'm coming, and then we can talk. So if that's kind of a little refresher. So, okay, let's discuss the next comment, which I found fascinating. Actually, no, before we do, let me go back to the polls. 61% of you right now think Mykelti's moving to North Carolina because the show's over. Wow, that's kind of insane. Okay, I'm still going to leave the poll up a little bit. Okay, so here's what else. This is from our girl Catamom, which I found so fascinating. Listen to what she said. Okay, so Catamom said, I think there will at least be a season 20 because Cody and Robin have been seen out filming recently. I've tried to scour and double check and confirm where Catamom found this. Girl, if you're listening, if you're watching, if you're here, are you in chat? Let us know. And where is that coming from? Like, I could not find that report anywhere that Cody and Robin have been seen out filming recently. I would love to know more details on it because I'd love to talk to you guys about it here. So do you guys know? Let me just go to chat. Have you heard this too? Catamom, you're here. Oh my gosh, you're here. Let me know. Where did you find that? Girly, I need to know. I am dying to know. All over YouTube, where? Where, girl? I back in June. So there was filming. They were out filming in June. Because then that would make sense. That would make sense. There's no way if they're still filming that they'd be able to edit that for a season to be done in September. There's no way. So maybe it will be like season 20 is its last. Do you know what I mean? Hold on. Tina said, can't stand to hear any more lying from Sabin and Cuckoo Man. Man-child Cody. Agreed, Tina. Agreed. Mary said, just because they film in Easter Sunday clothes doesn't mean it will air. Wait, they were filming in Easter Sunday clothes? But, okay. Fair point, Mary. But if they're filming, wouldn't that mean that something was greenlit? Maybe a special, or maybe they're trying to piece together season 20 to, like, wind everything down? They were filming at Dollywood last year? What in the hell? Okay, see, this is... No. Kathy says they have already filmed 2 more seasons? How do you know this, though? I gotta know. You gotta let me know where you guys are hearing this. As that's coming in, because I need to know, where is this coming from? I gotta know. Let's just talk a little bit more. Okay, I feel like there's some writings on the wall still. We talked about Janelle. You know how they're always doing businesses, which is great. They're doing their side hustles, but I found this interesting as well. Okay. So let me just remove this. Okay. Let me take this down. So Janelle and Maddie are going into business together as well. So it just seems like Janelle is planting her roots in North Carolina. They're all focusing on individual businesses. We know that Christine and David are opening Airbnbs. We know that Janelle is moving to North Carolina. She's going into business with Maddie. And I'm not going to say that, obviously, they've been doing side hustles for a very long time. But the difference just seems very interesting to me, you guys. That's all I'm saying. And listen to this. Here's what Mary recently said. I don't know. I just feel like the writing is on the wall. Listen to what Mary said, because Mary's kind of hinting like the show is kind of winding down. I don't know if you guys heard this one. Listen to what Mary said. Let me get that. Let me pull this out. Okay, so Mary said, Sisterwives is not something that's going to go on forever. True. But here's the thing. Mary would never be able to, based on her contract, say, like, the season's over. Like, that is going to come from TLC executives. I'm sure that that's something that they would want to hold close. But she can kind of hint to it, right? So here's what she said recently. This is a quote from Mary. You know, it's hard to say, like, is it getting bigger? Is it on the downhill? I mean, we've been going for so long, and it's not something that that's going to go forever, you know? It's just not. So, I mean, I don't think that Mary can even come out and say, yeah, it's not happening. But that's another thing. Okay, so let's just go back to this. I'm going to go back to this little chart here. Okay. Like, how is this going to work? If Mary already said, and we went over this, gosh, you guys, if you were here for my other lives, you know, Mary talked about, if you go to it, I think it's the one where Mary and Robin's friendship is over. Mary already said, I don't talk to anyone. Like, I don't even talk to Robin. I don't talk to Cody. I don't talk to Robin. I don't talk to Janelle. I don't talk to Christine. If there's a family get together and there's, you know, we're all together, we're cordial, but we don't have a close relationship. So it's like Mary is completely on an island unto herself. She's like, she's done. And I'm wondering if, because Mary is very business savvy, you guys, I know that you know this, and I feel like she would probably grin and bear it if, like, with the relationship with Robin, at least trying, if there was a possibility that the show was going to go on for longer. Because the only way that Mary can really be on the show is if there is some type of relationship with Cody and Robin, because Janelle and Christine really want nothing to do with her. Do you know what I mean? Like, and we're not going to do home renovations with Mary and go about with her business the entire time. I just don't see that happening. So that's another reason why I'm like, this is winding down. Just in my opinion, I do. I feel like it's winding down. Okay, let me just go. I want to see what you guys are saying. No one wants to say anything. No one wants to talk. Phone lines are open. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Okay, let me go. And that's okay. I can see what you guys are saying in chat. Okay, Kathy said TLC is greedy and will jerk us around with content for 2 more years. Very possible, Kathy. It's true. There's so much that we have to catch up on. Oh my gosh. The last week was crazy, but we're going to get back into it. Okay, Mary said, the ratings are going to tank. They're just too far behind. People want to see the train wreck, 3 wives leaving. True. That is true. Hold on. Let's see. Gatlinburg wedding renewal. Okay, so if that didn't happen in season 19, then that's going to happen in season 20. That's going to be interesting. As soon as we can see the stupid preview for season 19, then we'll know. Christine and Janelle come into film, true. But they're so far away, separated by states. Like, that's the whole part of the show, is like the relationship with each other. Do you know what I mean? I just don't see how that's going to happen. Wait a second. Janelle and Christine talked about building a family home in North Carolina where they can all gather. That's awesome. So wouldn't that be cool? Like, I feel like it would still be possible if somehow Christine, maybe if we hear in the future that Christine and David either bought an Airbnb in North Carolina, or they have a house in North Carolina, a vacation home, something. Because I know Christine loves Utah. But that would make sense. That would make sense to me, because then filming can continue. But they're just so separated right now. It just doesn't make any sense. All right, let's see. Okay, Kismet said, I could use a Janelle Christine road trip like Gail and Oprah did. That would be amazing. And on the road trip, they would definitely have to stop off and get nachos and film every single morsel being eaten. That would be amazing. All right, let's see. Megan said, maybe TLC will try to have the show do a format like Teen Mom, where the girls live in different states and film. I mean, true. I'm just trying to, listen, Megan, such a good point. I'm just trying to figure out how that's going to happen. Like, I feel like the relationship that most people love to see is the relationship between Janelle and Christine, and like between them and their families. And if there's not going to be a lot of filming done in North Carolina, how in the heck is that going to happen? Okay, you know what? Let's just do one more poll. Let me close this. Okay, so the poll ended with 57% of you think Mykelti's moving to North Carolina because the show is over. Okay, here's what I want to do. Let's do a poll. One more poll. When is Sisterwives ending? We're going to do after season 18. Oh, wait, no, it's 19. After season 20, after season 21, or never-ending spin-offs. There we go. Let's do this one. Okay. New poll. When is Sisterwives ending? After season 19, after season 20, after season 21, or are we going to have never-ending spin-offs? I would love to know what you guys think. I really do. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Okay, let's see. True, they did. Yeah, Mykelti definitely moved to... Wait, or is it Lehigh? Is it Lehigh to support Christine? And Christine is doing fabulous now. And Mykelti is ready to leave. All right. Mary said, I'd be surprised if Cody even stays in touch with Savannah, Gabe, or Gwendolyn, who live in Flagstaff. I think Gabe moved to Vegas. Yeah, that's the thing. There is so much that we don't really know is going on. Cody and Robin are boring. They have no one to film with. And that comes back to the fact of, I guess, their big storyline, right? Bronzed, Cody and Robin's big storyline is how is their relationship going to be now that they finally got what they wanted and they can be a monogamous couple? 2, are they ever going to add another wife into their mix? Because Robin's always wanted sister wives. And 3, kind of like the dynamic between the OGs and them now. Like, how is that going to work? How is that going to work? So, I don't know. But I'm assuming that Cody would want the show to go on for as long as possible. Because you guys, if you think about it, his paycheck has been reduced by what? 3? So him and Robin get a paycheck. Christine's paycheck is now gone. Janelle's paycheck is now gone. Mary's paycheck is now gone. And not just the paychecks, but all of the resources. And I hope that they give an update on Flagstaff. We're going to have to do that soon. Someone recommended, and we're going to do it. Like, make a list of everything that we want to see in season 19 and beyond, of like what we need resolved, what we want to see happen. That's going to be fun. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe we will do that tomorrow. Okay, let me just make sure. Okay, let me go back to the polls. I want to see, where are we? 48% say after season 20. Okay. And then the next one is 24% say never-ending spinoffs. Okay, that's super interesting. So you guys think it's going to end? Okay, let's end that. 48% think after season 20. Okay, well, that makes sense, especially if there's still, you guys see some filming going on now. That makes sense. All right, give me 1 second, you guys. I'm going to play something because I have a phone call. I'll be right back.
Well, I should just be the devil I think I am now.
Walk up in the life. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. Hold up. Look, walking this bitch like, hey. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like, hey. I'm really him. Don't believe me? Come and see me. Got 3 wishes from my genie. Now I'm on your local TV. Y'all on tour, got demons. Say she wanna come and see me when I'm in a local city. I'm like, pause though. Please step aside so they can see me. And I walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him on God. Walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really him. Talking my shit like I'm really him. I'm the realest from my city. That's on money, that's on Kiwi, that's on mamas. Niggas don't believe me, come and see me. I been dodging on that face. All these niggas working broke, but I been getting paid. All all that know me from the street. Flexing for what feature, that's like every other week. Talk behind my back, I kick my feet up, have a seat, cause at the end of the day, all these watching me as I walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really talking my shit like I'm really on God. Walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really talking my shit like I'm really on God. Walk up in this light. Yeah, I'm really talking my shit like I'm really hold up. Look, walking this light. Hey. Yeah, I'm really talking my shit like, hey, I'm really hold up.
Say we've lived here for 800 days. He went hiking with us once.
How many days have you spent with us? Like full days?
I was not here before COVID.
I don't have time to play like she has time to play. 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 Play.
You're telling me I'm never around.
That's 3 times he's gone with us. 3 out of 800.
I was here for full days regularly. I remember full days here.
Like, what are you doing all day? It's certainly not cooking and cleaning. I don't have time to play like she has time to play. 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 I got a lot of work to do and a lot of responsibilities. Play. I don't have time to play like she has time to play. I don't get this. Listen, there's nothing to say here.
Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I was there we go. I was on the phone. I had to take that phone call. So hopefully that entertained you while I was gone. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. I feel like I'm missing a lot. Give me a second. What is that? Remove that. What was that? Okay. Hold on. Where am I? Okay. So Kathy said, I want to see the kids make money if they're on the show, and the moms would probably give them some compensation due to the fact that Cody can't take their money as a patriarch who does nothing. That is true. That is true. I'm going to crush Cody to watch Christine and David's epic rental property and sports utility vehicles, beautiful house, and all the kids around her. Oh, you think it's going to crush Cody? I don't know. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if he still is like has jealous feelings or, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Hopefully that is shown in season 19. All right, let's see. Yes, agreed, Mary. She has been alone, like on an island unto herself. And I think she's fine with that because I think she thinks that the show is ramping down. So that's why I just feel like there are so many reasons. Mykelti moving to North Carolina, Mary being an island unto herself. Mykelti who loves to go to filming, like getting away from the filming. Christine and David going into business. And then Mary kind of being like, yeah, it's over. It's kind of over, right? And like, I don't talk to anyone anymore. That doesn't sound like a show to me. That does not sound like a show to me. So that's what I think. And we'll just have to see. Like I said, we're going to have to look out for the trailer. I think it's going to be in September now. Because usually this trailer comes out about 5 weeks before the season premieres. And we're way past August now, you guys, for season 19. Because right now, unless it drops now, because it's already Wednesday. If it drops next Monday or Tuesday, the 29th or the 30th, which historically that's when they do it, on a Monday or Tuesday. Let's see what that would bring us to. The 29th. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be the first week of September, would be season 19. But it might not be. Who knows? We might get a preview in August, which means it's going to be late September. But that's kind of what they said before, right? Do I still have that? No, I don't have that. But I know two people. It was Mykelti that said it's going to be in late September. That's what Mykelti said. Mykelti said season 19 is going to be in late September. And then Cody's nephew recently said, no, it's going to be in early August or September. So that's where we are. That is where we are, you guys. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. Yeah, I wanted to go over that. Really talking about why I feel like season 19 or possibly 20, I feel like it's winding down. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens from this point forward. So you guys keep your ears to the ground. Let me know in the comment section anything that you hear. Tomorrow, let's go live again. There's a lot that we have to go over. There's some videos from Cody that I want to go over. There's some interviews from Mary that we have to go over. We still need to talk about Ben. Like, there's a lot. So anyway, thank you so much for coming, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, with that, let's just play out. I think I already did it, but you know what? Let's just do beer and Skittles. Let's just do it. Like, let's go. All right. Bye, guys. I will see you later.
Out why I'm so angry in plural marriage than men do. And I've seen men leave plural marriage feeling like, 5, 6 wives, never feeling like they had been loved. Plural marriage isn't all beer and Skittles.
Beer and Skittles. Skittles, 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 Skittles. Beer and Skittles. Skittles, 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 Skittles. Beer and Skittles. Skittles, 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 Skittles. Beer and Skittles. Skittles, 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 Skittles.
Not for men.
Not for men. Not for men. Not for men. Not for men. Not for men. Not for men.
I mean, there's a different burden that I don't want to sit here and mansplain to you. It's just obvious that it's difficult. You're going to share your husband? Well, why would you do that? Hey, Cody favors Robin. I don't even like her. He never signed a paper. We never agreed. We never went to our church leaders and said, hey, we're divorced.
Cody and I are divorced.
Would they even allow us a divorce? I'm leaving, so we're divorced. Wait a second, you can't do this to me. That's not even a cool statement. She's running to this person, to this person, to this person, to this person. I just call bull. Screw it. I am really upset by this. Wait a second, you can't do this to me. That's not even a cool statement.
For men.
Cody favors Robin. Cody favors Robin. Cody favors Robin. Beer and Skittles. Skittles, 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 Skittles. Beer and Skittles. Skittles, 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 Skittles. Beer and Skittles. Skittles, 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 Skittles. Beer and Skittles. Skittles, 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 Skittles.
Not for men.
Not for men. Not for men. Not for men. Not for men. Not for men. Not for men.
Cody favors Robin. I don't even like her. I am really upset by this. Plural marriage isn't all beer and Skittles.